everyone, it's Terry. Today we have something different with Ben with us.
Hi.
Ben from Blossom Street Social in Manchester, one of my favorite bars around. Today we will be going through our sushi kit with Ben.
Fantastic.
And with Ben we're going to do some basics prep, filleting, use knife, hopefully don't cut yourself. I'm here, so
not a horror,
it will be okay.
A horror film.
yes. Finger sashimi is something else we can do, but not today. And yeah, without saying too much, let's go into it. So the plan for today is we'll firstly do some rice cooking, the most important part. Then I'll show you how to fillet a seabrain. So rice we use is Yamada Nishiki. The brand is Yume Nishiki, and it's actually a Japanese grain grown in Italy. And yeah.
So it's not come from the other side of the world after all?
No, it's not. It's not. So, and actually this rice is very, very good. They actually have Japanese experts get flown over to Italy, go and check the progress of the crops every season. So that actually got really good quality rice. So that's the rice we'll be using. And if you cannot find that specific rice, look for short grain rice. And if you're really desperate, I guess risotto rice or paella rice. Sometimes you can get away with it. Just, you know, if you can't find it in your local supermarket. Yeah. Cool. And after the fish filleting, we'll get on with some slicing, some nigiri making, some maki rolling, and easy.
Cool, can't wait.
Cool. Any questions then?
Just bring it on.
Bring it on? Yep, let's do it. Oh, got a spatula here. Dip it in water so the rice doesn't stick. Then we need to measure the weight of the rice. So there we have 690 grams of rice. So we want to put in somewhere 8 to 10% by weight of sushi vinegar. And here I'm going to put in 10%. I'm just going to do half of this. So I have a spatula and I pour the vinegar over the spatula so it's disperse the vinegar out. So that's 16, we want 69. Off you go.
Yeah. Okay, so it's had it on 4 before you started.
4? Oh yes, that's true. So add 4 on
73.
Yeah, 73.
Okay.
So the key with mixing the rice is we don't want to press the rice down, and we want to use this cutting motion. So we just cut it.
So lifting it rather than pressing it.
Yeah.
So you don't break the grains. Yeah.
Don't break the grains, and we don't like overwork the starch from the outside. And you can lift that from the bottom. Okay. So, Ben,
Terry,
tell me about your stories. I was fascinated by the little wine bars, hanging ditch, and then where you move on to.
Well, I've been looking to open a second site for many years, and I've done a business plan on quite a few different sites, and by the third business plan in, I got lucky with Blossom Street and the developers Manchester Life, who've in the process of redeveloping Ancoates beyond recognition, and during the pandemic, I took the difficult decision to close Hanging Ditch. Hanging Ditch was always a labour of love. It was a very small site, a great location, many fond memories there. Yeah. But it didn't really make any money. It was very stressful, but it's a beautiful thing, and I learned loads from it.
You just can't get that economy of scale, right?
No, well, you might know that having Umazushi.
Yeah. I know exactly how you suffered.
That labour of love. But so I've scaled it. Eventually, I wanted to scale it within about 3 years. It took 12.
Yeah.
And a few more grey hairs.
Yeah. Wisdom.
However, everything I learned in Hanging Ditch hopefully I've resolved in the newer site.
Yeah.
So all that hardship and all that passion that went into Hanging Ditch is now in this beautiful thing called Blossom Street Social.
Blossomed. Yeah.
And it's amazing. So yes.
What was the inspiration behind the Blossom Street Social? Because I remember you're telling me you had some like theme you wanted to put into it.
Yeah, I mean it's mainly a bigger version of Hanging Ditch, but I wanted to get away from wine just being the sole thing it was known for.
Yeah.
Although that's my key skill, I'm also know a lot about drinks.
Yeah.
Socializing generally. But we've brought in music. We've also got a very small kitchen.
Yep. I love that concept.
Different kitchen residences. At the moment we've got Caroline Martin's doing a Brazilian fusion concept.
Yeah. Still yet to try it.
Which is amazing. But she's just agreed to do a year residency, which means she's going to be able to play on seasonality. She's going to be able to do some stuff outside in the summertime if we have any sun. And yeah, it's going to be great.
Oh, amazing. She actually tried out one of our sushi kits. So actually, maybe she can come and do this one day. I love that. Absolutely. And I always love the look of her food and her appearance on TV. So cool. Amazing. Right, let's get into the fish. So we are going to make some nigiri and then make some maki. Fish we have today, it's quite a nice selection. Got some salmon, got some scallops, sea bream just filleted, otoro, chutoro, and that is hamachi, yellowtail amberjack. I think we can go on and make some sushi.
Yeah, sure.
So I'm going to put that there. So to begin with, normally I would just trim up a little bit, just make sure the fillet is nice and consistent. Then I would score fish just like that. And then I have my blade, roughly the same angle as that. You can see when I slice. Then we continue. Normally I discard the first piece. That's for dinner. And before I get to the bottom of the fillet, I angle my knife there. So that creates this ridge there. And when you make, it makes the nigiri looks more lively and give it a bit more structure when you make the nigiri. There's also added benefits of this, helps to retain more soy sauce. And when we eat sushi, we usually turn the fish upside down and dip the fish into the soy sauce rather than the rice. So it just helps to retain that extra soy sauce. So again, use all of the blade, all the way from the heel, draw it towards there, bottom. Like that.
Cool.
Your time to give it a try.
Okay, chef.
Yeah. And use all of the blade. More of a slicing rather than pushing towards the flesh. Yeah. And yeah. Yeah. So
like that?
Yeah, that's fine. So that's probably one of the more challenging ones. Otoro is not easy to slice.
Okay.
Because of the fat and the slab.
Well, it's not sticking as much as the other ones though.
Yeah.
The salmon was the stickiest one, I think.
Yeah.
And I think the
Sea
and the scallops.
Scallops. Oh yeah, scallop is challenging. jump in at the deep end. Nice. Oh, beautiful. Very good. Beautiful. We're ready to make some nigiri.
More stuff to do.
Yeah.
More stuff to do.
That's only beginning.
Yeah. No wonder it costs loads for really good sushi, eh?
Now it's the fun bit, and we will make some sushi now. Salmon is easiest, so let's start with salmon. Okay, hand a little bit wet. Pick up a piece of fish, hold it there, and then tap of wasabi. And the rice you want to grab roughly 12 to 15 grams, and you don't want to press it down hard. No, you just want to gently shape it. And what I do when I'm shaping it, I put my thumb into it to break up any of the clusters in there, and then just shape that into a ball like that. No, perfectly shaped, and then put that in there. Then I roll that, move that back, and then use, depending on the size of your finger, use 2 fingers or 1 finger. So, and here I feel comfortable with 1, and put the thumb. We want to press this loose rice into it. We are not actually pressing, we're just sort of molding. So create a shape and then just gently shift the rice into that shape. Then turn that round, side. And then so I'm just like reshaping it, not pressing it. And we want the rice to still have a lot of gap, not dense. So you can hold it and you can eat it, you can move it around, and it's flexible. It's soft like that. Yeah. Okay. Take your pick. Let's finish the salmon.
I'm getting the fish first.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going like that. Is that right? Is that right?
You want that to be on the outside. Yeah. Yeah.
Like that.
And closer to there.
Okay. And then I want to get
And a bit of wasabi. Yeah. Good. And then if you wet your hands a little bit, you don't want it wet, you just want it moist. So like that. Yeah, that's good.
And I want to get
grab a little bit of rice and right. Let me get some to a degree that I feel is right, and then you can feel that how much I think it's right. So if you aim for that, put that on, thumb, roll that over. Yeah, that's good. And then bring that in, bring that back to the, bring that back to the middle of your hand.
Okay.
And cup your hands like that. Then press it down. Yeah, thumb there, and just press that in.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah. Yeah. Nice. Very nice. There you go. So if we finish salmon, we can move on to the next part. And while you're doing it, I'll try and talk to you.
Try and distract me.
Try to distract you. Yes. Now you have to multitask.
No chance.
So where do you go out to eat normally? In Manchester.
I haven't really been going out that often. Quite like Zouk for curry.
Oh yes. Oh, is that the one on
off Oxford Road?
Oxford Road? Yes. It's more like pushing the rice into a space. I don't know if that makes sense.
Does it make any sense?
Imagine I'm not actually pressing like that. My hand is not flat. That you are pressing the rice. What I'm doing is I create a space. So I have that empty space. And I can press really hard with my finger. But what that's doing is actually just affirming that shape in there. So I'm not actually pressing it down. So I'm using the force to create that shape, not to press the rice. So
I think you're gonna have to call a Jedi out to help us with this, Terry.
Well, it's kind of hard to describe, but I can use a lot of strength, but I'm pressing my fingers against my fingers.
I'm still squashing the rice though.
Like you can see, like, okay, this is the way I have shaped it, that way. I can press really hard, but it's just there to create that void.
It's not a void, it's full of rice, Terry.
Well,
do you know what a void technically doesn't have anything in it? That's got rice in it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So this void stuff you're talking about, this is it? I don't know, something.
Have you tried making sushi at home before?
I have had a bit of a play. It's been done it a few times.
Okay.
With a few different people.
Okay.
Some people that have done it before a bit, but yeah.
What did you find most difficult, and how did it turn out?
We were doing more. It's just more doing rolls.
Rolls, okay.
To be honest.
Oh, rolls. Yeah, rolls are easier. You don't need to.
Not nigiri.
Nigiri, it looks simple, but it requires a bit more effort. Taste that, and then taste that.
Okay. Am I going to notice a difference?
I don't know. Maybe not. Then that means you're ready for cooking here.
Both very nice.
That's good.
Next, bring it on.
Next, maki. So water there. You want that?
I certainly feel more confident with it, having done this with you, Terry.
Good. Just trust your palate. Tiny bit of water. That's all you need. That bit dry, and we just
maki kind of smallish ones. Are they? Is that right?
Maki. Any roll is maki, but today we'll make both. First, we'll start with hosomaki, and then we'll move on to uramaki. Uramaki is the inside out roll with rice outside, like that.
Okay.
And add a little bit to that. Then spread it out. And I don't push the rice into the nori. I don't want to make the rice sticky. I'm just spreading them. Some spring onions. Not too much. And just one layer. Only to it like that. Fold. Use my hand. You see, like that closed nicely, and it overlapped with that little bit of gap. We leave it. You can see that seals nicely.
Ta-da!
Easy.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
Give it a go then. So, need a bit of water, but
just a tiny bit of water. Yeah.
Over.
And actually, just rub your hands together because you'll use more of your hand in there. Yeah.
Not that much rice?
A little bit more. Probably double that.
How much rice?
Yeah. That's good. So spread it across first, the middle. Yeah, evenly. And if it starts sticking, just tap a little bit, tiny bit. Yeah. Yeah. And then bring it to the edge first. Yeah, nice. And with that, you want to work systematically. So get there, and you just spread it there, and then spread it there, and you walk away. Nice. So spring onion, then fish. We have otoro. Yeah, nice. And when you roll, hands, fingers control the ingredient. Yeah. So for slicing, make the knife, the back of the knife not tip. And then you turn that. You let the water run down along the blade, exactly halfway. The blade, you want to sort of a rocking motion, not flat. Goes like this, this, and then just the idea is you want to cut them all the same length. So when you turn them,
wow,
they'll stand up the same height roughly. Well,
cool.
Clearly I didn't, but hey, yeah. You got the idea.
Amazing.
Yeah. And a good maki roll, you have the ingredients right in the middle, and you have rice all the way around. So, how did you find that, Ben?
Well, it took a lot of concentration.
Yeah.
And a lot easier when you get into a bit of rhythm to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's an art form.
No, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I'm glad to have you here and actually try out making it. And hopefully, are you going to do more at home?
Gonna try. Yeah. But I think you'd probably have to come around and maybe help me out, or I'd have to watch a load of videos or something like that.
It's okay. Soon, all these kits will be available, so you don't need to do any of the previous prep. You just need to slice.
Yeah.
And it's ready to go. Even the rice is made and mixed for you.
Ah.
Yeah. Yeah. You can order that from our website. Although we are just switching over the kitchen now, so. We've been doing it since throughout lockdown.
Well, what would be really good idea, I think, is to maybe do a session where you teach more than just me at Blossom Street Social. We could do a sushi making class if you found.
If they're more than 24 hours a day. No, that's not true. That's not true. Yeah.
Anyway, well, we could put something in the calendar, hopefully. And,
yeah. I will just put this on replay on the projector, and I'll just go around the room, just say, yeah.
That's cheating, mate.
Cheating.
That's cheating. No.
I hope you enjoyed that.
It was amazing. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Try it. Well, actually, you've been eating throughout, so you know what it tastes like. Go back and share it, and let me know how the feedback is and what everyone else thinks. And I'll see you at Blossom Street Social at some point.
Nice one, Tony.
Thank you, Ben.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
So, if you like this content, do you want to get on the show and learn how to make sushi with me? Like and subscribe.